Hello, Ivan. Nice, in the name of Global Meditation Movement, that we can make this interview. For our audience, I would ask you to introduce you briefly, that the people know who you are.
Will you introduce me or I introduce myself?
Please introduce yourself.
So, my name is Ivan Bavčević, and technically I run a School of Awareness and Spiritual Mastery in 3 countries, Croatia, Spain and Slovenia. And what we do is provide space and opportunity for people to remember who they are. And not only that, but to find tools how to use the mind and how to live in this world in an easier and more healthy way.
And would you say this School of Awareness is your mission in life, or do you have more mission?
Well, it is current mission, that's for sure. It's a way to express my talents, and I don't feel actually that I'm deciding to do this. It is just the way that life guides me, and there never was actually like a conscious decision, oh, I would like to have this role and do this, but it would surge out as an impulse that you cannot not follow. It was so obvious because for many years I was on a, let's say, spiritual path, having a teacher, participating in programs, in meditations, traveling the world, learning, and besides that I was having many worldly duties in corporations, in political parties, in NGOs, and I like Earth very much. I like the excitement of Earth, and I like to be a part of the society. And but all of the time I could see that we really do not live to the highest of our spiritual conscious abilities. Actually, we behave more like dummies, than intelligent beings, and we are so proud of being the most intelligent species on the planet. So, and one day actually it started happening that life was canceling all my responsibilities in these companies, in NGOs, everywhere else, and focusing me on working with the people, not only as a therapist, but transmitting spiritual knowledge. And then one day it happened that it all got cancelled, and I remained with this. And the inner guidance was so strong that it was obvious this is what life has been preparing me for. All my ability to speak different languages, my ability to speak publicly in front of thousands of people without worrying or being afraid of that, the ability to transmit or to translate very complex truths into such a simple language, and I could see that I did not intend to develop these talents, but life has been preparing every step of the way, giving me different talents or developing them through all of these situations and organizations in life. And when the time was ripe and life said, now you have what you need, let's put you on this. And I accepted it with both hands. It was really, it's like love of my life. I'm in love with this. I'm in love with people. I'm in love with the spirit. And it is at the moment the school and the teaching and the pointing and developing Peace Valley is a mission, but I'm not attached to it, and I'm not sure if this is what life has in mind forever. This is what is now. And if in any moment I'm guided to take upon other roles, who am I to say no? So.
Great. So what do you think, what purpose or what is the thing that meditation can bring us? Are you using meditation on a daily basis? What do you think, what is the most important on meditation?
I don't want to respond in esoteric way. One truth is that I do not feel myself as in a situation that I have to be going into meditation, because most of my day is like that. I enjoy that I feel meditating in whatever is happening. And this is mostly. There are moments or situations where I see actually I'm not in meditation even though there is work happening. But that's also a beautiful awareness, you know. When you know, wow, I have just spent 8 hours in meditation and hundreds of things have happened and we have achieved a lot of work and activities, then you realize, yes, but all of these 8 hours we were in meditation. This was not true 10 years ago or 20 years ago. So actually sitting into meditation is something that I recommend to everyone, because it is not only a mental hygiene, but it is a self-realization process. Because if you brush your teeth every day, morning, evening, you shower, you eat, you sleep, and you have to wonder, what would happen if I don't take a shower for 4 days? And I work in the field, I go to, biking, I go to the office, I go in the public bus, you know, and people would probably object that you have a bad smell. So the same is with meditation. If you do not have this hygiene, you begin to smell. And most of the people really smell mentally, you know, spiritually. They do not maintain their minds clean, their minds trained, focused, and they really like harm themselves and others. So why? Because meditation is nothing mystical. It's nothing oriental or, you know, just happening in India or in Tibet. No, it's for every person on the planet a tool to train your mind, to keep it where it has to be, to serve you and not to rule you, and it makes no effort. All you need to do is sit and observe how the body breathes in the nose, up and down. I mean, how more simple can it be than that? And then you realize, my God, if I just sit and I don't breathe, the body breathes, I don't have to control it, and there is just observation of the breath, this is like brushing teeth or showering. Actually, you clean your mind. And it's not only useful, it is essential. It's like crucial. I would rather not shower than not have this in my day, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So one last question, is there, one last topic. Is there something you would share with the world, some point you would say this is necessary, you want to tell it now?
Wow, well, many, but if I have to really, like, it's the last minute I have and the planet is gonna explode and I have to say it, you know, this is it. Do I have 1 minute? It's like, stop believing and behaving as if you are the only one responsible, like you are the one who knows everything, can everything, taking it all on you, behaving as if the source of universe does not exist, behaving as if God or the essence, or however you relate to it, behave like, oh, it doesn't exist. Okay? This association from the essence, from the source, is the cause of all the trouble, because then we think we are the alpha and omega of creation, we are the masters of our life, we are having to solve the problems, achieve, and look what we have done. I mean, it's so obvious. We have deforested half of the planet, produced more plastic than there is fish in the ocean, things like this, and we have to accept we are not the most intelligent, the most this, the most that, because look what we are achieving. We are actually destroying, not planet. Planet is going to survive, you have to know. Planet has survived worse things than human beings. And planet is still here, and she'll be here long after we are gone. So we are not destroying the planet. We are destroying our existence on the planet. So we are actually threatening ourselves with our own intelligence. And I would say, come on people, trust, surrender, allow that this source who knows better, who can solve everything, takes your burdens away. Give it to it and ask for guidance, ask for help, admit that you don't know, admit that you are not the best, admit it, and have humbleness and this humility to say, yeah, we don't know. That is so beautiful when you say, I don't know. You know, you can relax, and suddenly, because your glass is finally empty, you said, I don't know. The divine waiter can put some nice champagne or, you know, freshly squeezed orange juice and say, here you are, I have it for you.
Beautiful. So, thank you very much for this wonderful interview. And
My
thank
pleasure.
You for this gift you give us to the world. Thank you.
Mm.
It was good.